What is up, guys? This is Rice, and welcome to another edition of Spicy Saturday, the show where the teams are made up, the elo doesn't matter, and it's all about the spice. Today we've got Calamon Toast, showcasing the world's tallest animal, the giraffe, in shadow form. In the Go Battle League, Calamon Toast, a fellow content creator, has been growing really well on YouTube, so I recommend you go give him a follow. Runs a lot of really spicy teams and makes for some really entertaining videos, so go check him out. And now, let's see how the giraffe fares against a fox, an ice fox. It grabs a shield advantage, which is something. It only gets to 2273. I was curious when I saw this submission, like how high of a CP does it get? Not that high for Ultra League. But we've got the Hisuian Avalugg here. And gonna go for a Rock Slide here. Rock Slide Crunch, the standard move set. I have to admit, guys, I at times am a filthy casual because I did not know there was a Hisuian Avalugg versus a normal Avalugg until like 2 days ago when someone mentioned it on stream. But we've got the Hisuian Avalugg here, and now it's going for a Rock Slide against the A9. And wow, they might be scared of this in back, which could be a telltale sign that Kyurem is going to be strong against whatever's in the back. Maybe something weak to ice. And it's a Giratina that is indeed weak to ice. However, we are seeing Kyurem take super effective damage from these Dragon Claws. So this is not going to be smooth sailing. It's going to be interesting. Committing to the Draco, knowing he gets there before the second Dragon Claw. Hit him with the Draco Meteor and take him out. Glaciate might have been enough. Glaciate might have been enough from there. But why not, bro? Why not? Draco when you can. Enjoying some black coffee while I commentate. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys drink your coffee black or with sugar? When I was a kid, I always had to have sugar and like creamer. But I was basically just drinking like sugar and creamer with a side of coffee, you know? I think that's how a lot of kids are when they start drinking coffee. And once I got to college, I like tried it black and I was like, and eventually it just kind of grows on you. And now I just kind of prefer it black. I mean, if I'm looking for like a treat, like a sweet treat, like then maybe I'll add cream and sugar to coffee. But on a typical day, your average day in the life, vlog coming soon, not really. Thunderbolt lands and electrifies the jelly. Normally I drink my coffee black. Anyway, Charizard gets the wing attack down. Not great. Charizard's kind of a problem for this team. At least in terms of like the back line. Oh god. Blast Burn does a big chunk and Callum's not having any of that. He's like, you know what, bro? I ain't having any of this. That's what he said in that battle. And there wasn't a whole lot he could do, to be honest. Wasn't a whole lot he could do against that team comp, but sometimes that happens. And it's not the end of the world. Sometimes you lose. You just got to keep trying. Another jellyfish. In this channel, we despise the Jellymeister. Shout out K-God. This commentary is kind of off the rails. I feel like this has been a theme lately. Girafarig. Anticipating the move. Oof. Eats the Shadow Ball. Obviously, I totally knew that Girafarig is part normal type in addition to its psychic typing, so that Shadow Ball was resisted. And Thunderbolt once again takes out the Jellyfish. And we're going to see a Psychic Fangs here and a dip into Kyurem. And it lures out the Gyarados. And now this could really set up an Avalugg sweep. Avalugg doesn't have any like super cheap charge moves, so it will get outpaced by the Trevenant in terms of seed bombs, but those Powder Snows will add up. So with all shields in play, I'm not sure that Trevenant can even get to 3 seed bombs here. Oh, but Gary is going to get off an Aqua Tail here, so this is a little scary now. Oh, wow. Takes the Aqua Tail. If you're Trev, I think you have to just commit to fast moves at this point. I think you have to commit to fast moves. I don't think... Yeah. But you can't. I forgot the Trev was chipped. So yeah. This is pretty comfortable. Swaps in. Girafarig gets to the Psychic Fangs. And Giraffe standing tall. It's really not that tall for a giraffe. It's like kind of like a baby giraffe. Oh, wait a second. He still has a shield. And Avila gonna win. Or lose. What is wrong with me? Don't like this video. Don't you dare like this video. My commentary is all over the place. Don't do it. Or else. Callum on toast going for his next battle. And what's he... That's a very stylish outfit, by the way. Look at that drip on his character. And he's like punching you through the screen, but then he salutes you out of respect. And he's like, just playing, man. As he searches for the next opponent. The algorithm, right, is like too spicy. We don't know how to hard counter this Girafarig. Nikos is the opponent. I had a friend, Nikos, when I studied in Greece. Common name over there. 2 dragons. Breathing on each other. In comes Giratina. Oh my god. I can't watch. Okay. It got shielded. Unfortunate. Would have been nice to go for Glaciate, because I think you actually get off 2 there. So, was going for the style points, I think. And 2 Glaciates would have been kind of nice. Because this Gira would be, like, a lot lower and debuffed. Takes a couple of moves and then gonna put it all on the Avalugg. Bro, Avalugg is kind of weird. Like, what is this thing? I'm just kind of noticing now. It's like a glacier rock, but it's actually a Pokemon. And these 2 Pokemon are just so massive that you can't even see them. Avalugg gonna get off the crunch here. Does Giratina bother shielding at this point? They do not. And what's in back? It's a Trevenant. Bro, Avalugg going to town. It's going to get off 1 crunch. Will it get to the second crunch here? First crunch gets a shield. No debuff. Gets to the second crunch. How much is this going to do to the Trevenant? Quite a bit. Combo. Sets it to Wombo. And gets off the Psychic Fangs. With best buddy Girafarig. Nice game there. Wow. That was a pretty cool game. Lots of dynamic plays and swaps and energy management. Callum on toast. Just buttering up and spreading the skills on these opponents. I'm so weird, dude. This is the craziest Spicy Saturday in history. Just in terms of me, I don't know what's gotten into me. I started taking cold showers this week. I've done 4 consecutive days of cold showers. I don't recommend. It's brutal. But it like really wakes you up. It gets the blood flowing, and then I feel like more productive. Like sometimes like when I, for a while now when I've woken up, I like sit around in bed and I'm like kind of tired. I'm like, I don't want to do anything. Flashkin and Magnezone, what the heck? And I started taking cold showers this week, and like once you hit that water and it's like brutal, you're breathing heavy. It's like you're just wide awake, and you just want to like, I don't know. You've already done something difficult, right? You've already accomplished something difficult for the day. It's like now you want to get into to some work and start being productive. Pretty confident win there for Callum. Pretty dominant win. Nicely done, Magnezone. Looks kind of scary on paper for the back line, but handled it quite well. Gets a little lick of tongue as a reward. And he's going to keep on trucking. Heart Collector. Oh, Heart Collector. He's going to steal your heart. And he's going to knock out your Pokemon. Swaps Kyurem, lures out the Obstagoon. So not good here for Kyurem, but, I mean, probably reaches a Draco. Yeah, reaches a Draco just before going down. I wouldn't think this one-shots. Oh my god, yeah it does. I guess I was overestimating Obstagoon's bulk. Because Obstagoon's a very bulky Pokemon, but like, Draco obviously is an insanely powerful move. So yeah, that was dumb. I was overestimating like the bulkiness of Ultra League Goon. Draco is crazy. Another move coming through from Gira. And, okay. Looks like a pretty good situation here. Gonna go for a Rock Slide. You need 2 of these to knock out Walrein. They're gonna shield the first. This is only a Spear. What are they doing? This is resisted, my bro. I guess they feel like Earthquake is kind of overkill at this point. The Giraffe is going to shield this Icicle Spear. Going to go for the Thunderbolt here. This will either grab the last shield or knock out the Walrein. I like this play. Oh, knocks out the Walrein. And to the opponent's credit, like they probably needed to call a bait or something to win this game. So, because if they shield the Thunderbolt, then they just get Rock Slided. But I guess you could like shield the Thunderbolt, maybe like make a catch or something. Tricky situation for the opponent. Well played by Callum. Next battle, here we go. Who's up next? Max the Real, 94. He's the realest of the Maxes. Safe swap into Kyurem. Charizard going for a move here. Going to shield. And it's a Dragon Claw. Now comes Goon. Going for the Draco. Okay, now the Draco probably does it one shot, right? Bruh! Rise! You need to learn. You need to learn. Oh, but Goon hangs on, and he didn't want to commit the second shield, which kind of makes sense, right? Like, if you commit a shield there, and you're down 2 shields against the Charizard, that's just bad news. Gonna go for the Psychic Fangs here. I like this play. He still has both his shields. You just want to get some chip damage here, and then maybe Avalugg can potentially sweep. Charizard going for a move. Will we see a shield come up? No. And it is a Blast Burn. That's gonna chunk. And it's an Aurorus in back. I saw the typing. I almost said opposing Avalugg. It's an Aurorus in the back. Grabs a shield, and this might be put on the back of the Giraffe. If this is a Weather Ball, you probably live. Oh, but they go for the Meteor Beam. Wow. Nice play by the opponent to go for the hard-hitting Meteor Beam. I don't know if Giraffe has what it takes to get rid of this thing, because he needs the... If the Aurorus had any residual energy, it's going to outpace here. And it's not even going to feint to 2 double kicks. Brutal. There's no way you live this, do you? No, not quite. Boosted Weather Ball. And that will take out the Girafarig. Really fun battle there, though. Really fun battle. Next battle. Incoming. Avalanche incoming. I like that. In the thumbnail of last video. Okay. Tough lead. Instant swap Kyurem. Met by Ampharos. What? Huh? What? Interesting. Lands the Glaciate. Opponent gonna act like they have Focus Blast here, so you might have to respect it with a shield, even though it's probably a bait. And it's not a bait. Focus Blast. Great shield. And this game went from a bad lead to immediately like really solid position now. Double Electric probably should have gone in with the Magnezone. Even though that Kyurem... Oh my god, dude. Draco is so busted. And this game is just over now. This game is just over now because now Avalugg just beats the... Gira, and you debuff it when it comes in. Oh my gosh. Callum. This game's a little bit rude, dude. This guy had a good lead, and you were just like, I don't care. I'm going to take his soul. And going for the crunch here, Avalugg looking Kind of scary. We had the cuteness talk on a previous video. I definitely wouldn't consider Avalugg cute by any means. It's kind of scary and weird looking. No disrespect. It's proven to be strong. Not all Pokemon can be cute, right? Not all Pokemon can be cute. Some gotta be pretty fierce and intense looking. And we go on to the next battle. Calamon Toast. Trying to close out the Spicy Saturday with a phenomenal performance. I think we've got a couple more battles here. This opponent's Regice, cool Pokemon to see. You would think Girafarig wins this just because the double kicks are going to keep adding up. And can probably tank one move from Regice. Regice is very bulky. Very bulky. Gonna shield. Anticipating maybe a Blizzard. It's actually a Focus Blast, so it would have hit for neutral. They swap in Reginald. What am I talking about? We just saw a Reginald in the lead. They swap in Giratina. Crunch coming through from Avalugg. I gotta say, maybe it's because I'm being a little goofy today. I'm in a goofy mood, but there have been more, like, mistakes in this commentary than ever before. Hopefully it's still entertaining enough. Probably has to come in with Kyurem here to farm down. Gets the farm down. Regice comes back. Yeah, I like this play. Maybe just commit to the farm down. There's no fast move pressure, and now you've got all this energy for Charizard, which is pretty nice. And you can just keep on debuffing it. First Glaciate. Going for a second Glaciate. And if they shield this, then you can go Girafarig and go for the Thunderbolt. They don't shield. But now you just go straight Psychic Fangs, and this is looking pretty good. Charizard's double debuffed, so Girafarig can probably even survive a Blast Burn. Let's see. Can it survive a Blast Burn here? Double debuffed. It does! It barely hangs on. Barely hangs on. Rise made a correct prediction. And Psychic Fangs takes out. Just has to get to a move here before the Regice. Regice had just thrown Focus Blast, so it's going to take at least 10 turns to get to another move. And Glaciate knocks out the Regice. Very nice. Yeah, that's an interesting matchup, right? Regice also has access, like, I could be wrong, but I feel like when you see a Regice, which isn't very often, you typically don't know what it's running. Because, like, Registeel, this day and age, is usually Focus Blast, Zap Cannon. Regice, like, could be running Thunder, could be running Focus Blast, could be running Blizzard, could be running Earthquake. You never really know what Regice is running. But then again, like, you don't see them very often. Going for a Glaciate here against Charizard. Kyurem lands the Glaciate. Gonna have to make a decision here. Decides to just let the Kyurem go. And might farm down with Avalugg. Yep. In comes Virizion. Goes for the Rock Slide here. Maybe baiting like he's got Avalanche. Or just wanted to get out of there. And then we see the shield on the Leaf Blade. Psychic Fangs coming through. This is a pretty good matchup for Girafarig. Might be able to commit to a farm down here. Hopefully, Virizion doesn't get to another Leaf Blade here. Oh, they just commit to the Stone Edge, thinking they're only going to get to one move. 2 shields down, and there's an Ampharos in the back. Very interesting. This seems like a tough situation. I feel like Ampharos up 2 shields could sweep here. But it does have quite a bit of energy that's going to start threatening a shield. Psychic Fangs grabs a shield. Catches what's potentially like a Brutal Swing. Or a Thunder Punch here. Thunder Punch. Oh, and the opponent goes... Oh my gosh, that's a big misplay. That's a big misplay by the opponent. And now Callum's still alive. No need to swap the Charizard there. gets the crunch debuff. Ampharos is forced to throw. Is there any way Girafarig can get to a Psychic Fangs here before another move comes in? It does! And this should be enough to knock out the Ampharos. Wow, what a game. I think opponent might have had that if they simply just didn't give him the farm on that Charizard. But then again, maybe he wanted to clear his debuff, so there was some logic to the opponent's thinking. He wanted to clear his debuff, but in doing so, he gave that Avalugg just too much energy, in my opinion. So, not 100% sure there. But anyway, really fun battles. Thank you to Calamon Toast for the submission. Make sure to go check out his channel. Very fun stuff. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. All that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.